Greetings to each and every one of you at this time of the hour. Once again, this is your brother World Citizen CAF. Remember to subscribe, share, and like what we are going to talk about. Today is rent of an apartment. If you want to stay or live on a rent here in this country, Italy, then this is for you. If you want to move to Italy and live on a rent, this is for you. So this pieces of information is for you to know how to go about rent and so on and so forth. Number one, after you and the owner of the apartment have agreed, he or she agrees to rent you the apartment. The first step is for you to know that that rent has to be registered. The owner of the apartment will draft a contract. Before the owner drafts the contract, you have to be aware and you have to tell him or her when you will be available or when you will be able to pay him his monthly rent, so that he or she will indicate it on the contract of the rent he or she is preparing for you. So you indicate that to him or her. After indicating that to him or her, you should also be aware of this. When you have given that person an advance or any money based on that issue of rent, let him indicate that amount of money you have given to him on the rent or on the contract of the rent. So don't forget, always make sure if you give the owner of the apartment an amount of money, let him indicate it on that contract of rent. Secondly, the owner of the apartment, after you have agreed on the terms of when you will pay the person and so on and so forth, he will register that contract of rent at the office known as Agenzia delle Entrate here in Italy. And I know you all know where I am talking of. That is where they register rent here in this country. After it has been registered, you are entitled for a copy of that contract of rent. And you have to make sure it is genuine. You shouldn't be belittled. You have to make sure it is automatically correct, registered. So after this has been given to you as a copy of the contract of the rent of that apartment, you enter that house. Remember to use that rent. Remember to use that contract with your name on it to change the contract of light in that house, to change the contract of water in that house, to change the contract of gas in that house. Because this is where most of us as foreigners are making a big mistake in this country. Because somebody, as soon as he is given the contract and he enters that apartment, he meets that there is still light in the house, he meets the water is still flowing in that apartment, he meets there is gas in that apartment. Then he will just continue consuming or using it. And if you do that, then you will suffer, because you are going to pay not only what you consume, but you will pay for what the person there before you consumed. That is the person who left the house and you've taken over. you are going to pay what he has consumed or what she has consumed, including what you're consuming. So you are going to be paying double payment. And that is why I am here today to inform you that this is very important to know. Even if you want to live here in Italy or you want to rent an apartment, these are the things you should take note of. With the contract you've been given, change everything in your name. Just go, when you go to the light company, they will register your name. And when you go to the water company, they will also do the same. You go to the gas company, they will also do the same. And when they do the same, you are now safe. Whatever bill that is going to come before you know that is not what you have consumed, and you will automatically tell the owner of the apartment that this bills belongs to him. So he should find the person or the right person who is supposed to pay those bills. This is very important for you, brother and sister. Just change everything out afresh so that you will be able to save some money. You will be able to pay exactly what you are consuming. What you are paying is going to be what you will be consuming. But don't pay for somebody. I hope it is clear. Just remember, get the contract, register everything in your name, and you are safe as far as rent here in Italy is concerned. I am doing this because I care for you. I am doing this because I have seen so many people suffer. I am doing this because I have the experience of what I'm talking of, because I saw it, we felt it, and now I don't want you to fall in that trap, or to fall in that problem, or to fall on issues that are not supposed to be your issue, or to pay for people instead of paying for yourself. And that is why, brother, on this link or on this channel, there are so many important informations always for you and for the rest of our brothers and sisters who are moving to Italy and what have you. Always remember, everything has to always be in your name. Thank you very much for listening. Until then, we will bring you another important information that you might like. Thank you for listening. Until then, bye.